Well, the state pulled his license. The court even convicted him, but still one former contractor finding ways to get in trouble.
The News 8 investigators were first to report on hot top paving. We've been following this case for a number of months, and now they are back in court for yet another felony charge. Chief Investigator David Iversen joins us live in studio to explain. David.
That's right. This time, prosecutors allege that this former contractor tried to take money from an elderly woman living all by herself. If he's convicted this time, it could mean prison. 23 seconds. That's how long former contractor Brian Carrillo stood before a Bristol judge Monday on felony larceny charges. Long enough to say that he didn't do it. It's not his first charge. For more than a year, the News 8 investigators have been reporting on a half-dozen complaints and criminal charges filed by Carrillo's former customers. Since then, his license has been taken away. He's been fined $30,000, been convicted of disorderly conduct and larceny twice, and had Bristol police warn against his work. In July, he was arrested in Bristol, charged with felony larceny, accused of asking a 93-year-old woman for cash to fix her driveway. This alleged larceny happened here on Geary Avenue. It's an elderly woman who lives alone. We agreed not to identify her. She says Carrillo arrived alone too. We tried to ask Carrillo his side of the story, but instead, a friend of his did what little talking there was. Did what they're accusing him of doing.
Nope. You're not interviewing me, though.
We stopped by his Bristol address, where his landlord says since he's moved in, the police have been called repeatedly.
The worst tenant I've ever had to deal with.
He's currently on probation for that earlier larceny charge. If convicted again, he could face prison.
Someone like this kid, something's not right. Either he's got a high-priced lawyer, or the judge is buying his poor sob story, or they're not talking to the right people.
And it looks like this case is headed for a jury trial. That's what the public defender is asking for. By the way, he still owes the state more than $30,000 to repay former clients. We checked. No payments have been made on that. For the News 8 investigators, David Iversen reporting.
All right, David, thanks. Well, if you have something you need to be investigated, just call the investigators. You see the number there on your screen? That is the hotline. It's 203-402-TIP-8.